Good
Hello.
evening. Welcome to Ventnor, to the 27th annual Billy Howarth Women's Lifeguard Championships.
It is a beautiful night for a race. I am Christine Auble.
Yeah, welcome to the team, Christine. First time commentating with us.
Filling some big shoes.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have a lot of fun out here.
We
But-
really do.
And I am Natalie Oliva.
And I am Senior Lieutenant Fran Messino, Team Beach Patrol.
Oh, yeah, Chris.
And we can see the boats starting to line up after their warm-up. We do have a little bit of haze tonight here in Ventnor, so if your picture looks a little foggy, it's a little foggy.
Yeah, you can barely see those doubles flags out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get a shot of the shoreline and eventually.
Well, I'm sure it's because the water's so cold.
Yeah,
That's got to be coming off the water, a little bit of fog because of how hot it is, but how cold the water's been.
So the fog will affect the rowers and the swimmers, but the ocean temp is really going to affect the swimmers.
I believe it was
There's a nice shot.
57 today.
Oh,
Oh. That's
Only
like the
time
polar
that
bear
never-
plunge.
Yeah, literally in August. Ridiculous. Yeah, you can't even see those doubles flags out there. And I think there's a jet ski maybe out there. I think that's one of the rescue jet skis, but they're not even that far out and it's hard to see in the haze.
Other than that, though, I think these are good conditions for a
Right.
race tonight.
Oh, for sure. We'll
and when you
some-
think,
I was going to say we're going to get some nice drone footage. We'll be able to see everything.
We got Longport out there. Longport's going to be lane 3 tonight.
and that's Madeline Fox and Emma Barnhart. And what the doubles crews did during their warm-up is they probably went out past the singles flag and found a landmark and lined that up just in case they couldn't see the doubles flag until they were, I don't know, maybe 100 yards.
Yep.
It's been a long time since I've been out to a doubles flag, so ladies, you got to help me with this.
Oh, I do know the feeling. And when you get down to the beach and you look out on over the water and see how far the flags are, you go, oh, here it is.
We were talking about that last week. Where's the flag? 20 more strokes. And after 10 strokes, the stern person says, 10 more strokes? No, 20 more strokes.
You just can't even think about it. That's the best advice.
That's rowers math.
Yeah, so we can go over some of the lanes tonight since we'll get going in a few minutes. It's a little past 6:15 now, so it looks like going from north to south, I believe, right? We
Yes.
got Margate starting on the first lane. They have a red flag. We got Brigantine in lane 2 with a blue flag. We got Longport in lane 3 with an orange flag. Ventnor lane 4 with a green flag. Ocean City in 5 with a white flag. Avalon 6 with purple. 7 is AC with a yellow flag. 8 is Upper Township and they are a black flag. Sea Isle City is lane 9 with a lime green flag. We got Cape May in 10 and they have a red flag as well. And then Wildwood is 11, Crest is 12, and North Wildwood is 13, but those are just for Surf Dash.
Right. And this is for the doubles row coming up first. Then we have the swim, followed by the singles row. And this is unique to the women's race. We have the surf dash at the end, 4-person surf dash. Sprinting out to that about chest deep and then running back in.
Yeah, they didn't include it in, I guess, it's not considered a traditional race, so they didn't have it at Margate Memorials last week, and then they won't have that as an event for South Jersey's coming up in Longport on Friday.
Yeah, this is very specific to the women's races. I know it because when you're a rookie, for at least in Margate, they go, you're doing the dash. So it gets you like a good way to get introduced to this style of racing, and then there's some fast girls out there. Ventnor for sure has always had fast teams. SJL has had fast teams. I've known that.
Oh yeah, they're always so quick and very good at porpoising and knowing how to like catch those or waves and body surfing.
Yeah, so it's like gotta have those long legs.
Yeah.
They help. It's a great event to get your feet wet.
Tonight they'll be in and out. Like we were saying, it's cold.
Yes. Can you make that as short as possible?
Yeah, and then knowing, like, since it's so cold, it's going to be so deep, like chest deep instead of, like, waist deep sometimes.
And tonight it's high tide, so that sometimes is like a deeper surf dash.
True.
And it is the most... Go ahead.
I was going to say, I can't even see the singles flags anymore.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Oh, that's pretty insane. It's really coming in, that fog.
It would be great if that meant more water was coming in, but right now, still in the 50s.
Icy.
Why don't we talk about who is actually rowing in the doubles? If we want to go down, we'll go actually north to south, not lane, but city. And the doubles for Brigantine, Natalie Stinson, Abby Gregg. Ventnor is Lieutenant Megan Holland, who is not announcing tonight because she's racing with her partner Stacy Price. And they actually won the Longport doubles. Longport has Madeline Fox and Emma Barnhart. Upper Township, Lorna Connell and Kaylee Grimley. Avalon is Danielle Smith and Gabby Epbright. Wildwood has no entry. Cape May is Anna Gray, Jenna Rafter. Atlantic City is Morgan Simpson and Juliana Grenice. Margate is Alexis Smallwood and Claudia Sherbin. Ocean City is Haley Strickland and Charlotte Giabetti. Sea Isle is Callie Reed and Abby Ryan. And that is it for the doubles.
The doubles is just my favorite race. I'm very biased. I've been doing it for years now, but it is my favorite race.
And you have won your share of races.
Yeah, my sister and I were defending champs. Oh. Defending champs from last year, my sister. And we're back here at the 27th annual Bill Howarth Women's Lifeguard Invitational. Bill Howarth being a South Jersey legend. He is just an absolute staple in the South Jersey culture. A lot of women in this area know him from coaching swim.
Yeah, and Billy was a great guy, and he really is missed. He was a great coach, firefighter, father, grandfather. The happiest I ever saw Billy was when he was with his family, and that's everyone would say that about him. Second happiest, I think, is when Ventnor would win. I remember him pumping his fist on quite a few occasions when Ventnor had their South Jersey runs, numerous South Jersey runs,
Yeah.
and Gowdy runs, and Margate runs. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of the doubles. People still arriving, coming after work. To what is actually, looks like it's clearing up a little bit because I can see that white flag right now. Hopefully it's just temporary haze.
And tonight's race, I mean, this is the second time these women are going against each other head-to-head in the rowing competition because they really just had the Longport women's race, which was last month, and then Ocean City's, there wasn't really a rowing competition in that event. So this is one of the first doubles rowed against each other again in a few weeks now. So it's going to be interesting to see how everyone stacks up.
Right. And the doubles champion from last year's Bill Howarth Invitational, they're not rowing together tonight. I forget who they are.
That's me.
That's right.
Yeah, my sister and I are not rowing together this summer for things outside of our control. But we do have, filling in for us, is the doubles team of Alexis Smallwood and Claudia Shervin, two very capable young women who I think will surprise some people tonight. But they're going up against some heavy hitters with Meg Holland, who's I'm replacing tonight for announcing. I'm jealous of you guys. She is a legend, and you guys got to hang out with her the whole time at Margate's.
Yes.
She is just, when I come to these races and I get to row, and I know Meg's rowing, you can never count her out. All these years she's been rowing, you can never count her out. She's won singles more than I can count ever since I've been rowing for the last 10 years. Meg is always just a fierce competitor. She knows her stuff.
As are you two ladies. I mean, just hearing you talk about one another and competing against one another and watching over the years. Here we go. That looks like, is that the runner going down? Seeing if everyone's telling them to move out? You can see on our footage right now.
Looks like it. Yeah, there's some pushing some boats out there. Oh, it might be the stake boat.
Yeah, that's Lisa Jones, one of the Ventnor guards, who's a race official tonight. And there we have the boats lined up on the beach.
And that's a very unique thing to this race, too. All the race officials are all former women competitors. That's
I love that.
Very special to the Ventnor races. I know Meg organized that herself.
Yeah, they definitely should try to get some more women's races out here. I wish I had more opportunity to race when I was like a guard, because we only have like our, the main two races, because like Longport, Ventnor, Ocean City doesn't have a showing for, at least specifically for rowing.
Right.
But yeah, definitely would have loved to get some more out there. I don't know how they start, but maybe I could talk to some people and get one going. Even though
I would
the
be
patrol
so down
anymore.
for that.
And
Yeah.
it's great that the Dutch Hoplands actually are incorporating ladies events where they're just all ladies and a swim and a couple other events, because I know in Brigantine over 30% of our lifeguards are female. So, if they're going to rescue you, you want them to hone their skills. And the best way to hone your skills is competing against the other cities. We're all friends.
Yeah.
It's one ocean. We know that. But come on, there's nothing better than beating your friends, is there?
I know rowing against Natalie. I've rowed against Natalie. I wanted more chances seeing her out there. She was fierce. And that's these races are when the girls get to come together to see each other for the first time all summer sometimes, and it's only you'd rather have some more. Looks like they're getting ready
And
to
they
go
are
out.
moving out. It looks like the waves are picking up a little bit too,
Yeah.
just in time.
We do have more of a shore break tonight with this high tide.
All right, everybody.
So that's going to be an exciting start. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. This part's my favorite.
Oh,
It's
yes,
the
the
most
start.
exciting. And they're standing in ice cold water, getting all kinds of chills. This part is where you're trying to stay as focused as you can. You see there's waves rolling through, but you're trying to keep your boat nice and steady.
Oh, yeah. They're getting
Up.
ready. I think flag's up.
Yeah, it looks like
All right,
everyone's
we have
ready
a
before
green
the
flag
start.
right here. Starters right in front of us.
The ready flags are up. This is the nerve-wracking part. You want to have a nice, clean start. It sets a good tone for this long race.
You see each individual lane has a judge right there holding up the number of the lane. And the flag is up. It's going to go down quickly. And we have a start.
Nice. You'll see the first person getting in the boat, another person that sits in the bow, technically the front of the boat.
There's some waves coming through right now. We have some missteps.
And
We got some
Longport
oars
has
falling
lost
out
an
on
oar.
Longport.
Avalon's got a nice start. You can see them in the background there. They're starting to get their swing in.
Good, good.
I think that's upper and AC maybe.
It's never over till it's over. Longport could still be in this.
Oh, yeah. for
Everyone's
sure.
always still in it. You can always come back. We got Margate in lane 1.
Nice.
With
they
a
got
great
out
start.
there.
Brigantine lane 2. I think that's Ventnor over there. Probably had a very clean start with.
Yeah, and this would be
The
Ventnor's home
experience.
break when you
Yeah.
think about it. There's a great shot of the boats moving out.
We have
Oh,
the
yeah.
Atlantic City in that blue boat, that classic Atlantic City blue.
Yeah, I believe that's upper, and then that was Sea Isle, looking pretty strong.
Yeah, all those girls out there. This is where you start swinging together. After that start, it's a lot of chaos, but this is where you get it back.
Yeah, you can see Margate really
Yeah.
hauling on it, laying back, getting their oars deep in not too deep, but deep enough that you're grabbing enough water. And those, yeah, there's a cluster of boats up, or I guess down south
Yeah.
a bit more.
Yeah, that's like Avalon, AC, and Upper Township, and Ocean City would be the last 4 lanes.
A lot of excitement right there. Atlantic City trying to find a way through. Guys got to be careful when oars hit together. I've had that happen to me in a race, but they're moving. They're walking Atlantic City past
And these are 17-foot.
Avalon.
Avalon on this. Avalon is a very competitive crew as well. I've rowed against them. I know we've got, let's find them, Danielle Smith. Yeah, she's been rowing for years. There's a lot of experience in a lot of these boats. Atlantic City's got Juliana Grenice and Morgan Simpson. Morgan rows at Temple. But we got Margate up there. I'm impressed by these girls. Go girls. That's my home team.
And
Really
rooting
swinging.
for your home team is allowed.
Yeah, and they're through the singles flags already and then going right through that swim flag as well. So making their way to those double flags all the way out there
Yeah,
in the
passing
haze
that
of the
singles.
ocean.
I know that's got to be Meg up there in Ventnor with Stacy. That
Mhm.
experience swinging together. It makes a huge difference on an ocean like this too.
Right, and that's lane 4, Ventnor.
Yeah.
There's another great shot. And like we said last week, that's a 17-foot vessel, the Van Dyne surf boat. And the oars are 9 feet long. So you have to have some separation because it looks like these 2 boats are very close to clanking oars.
Yeah.
You do not want to be stopped in that water, obviously.
That bow girl is working hard to figure out how to get through. And that stern person setting a nice tone. These boats are real close right now. We got Sea Isle, Upper Township, Atlantic City, and Avalon. All neck and neck. It's anybody's race still. It's a very long row. It's never over till it's over.
That is a flat ocean.
Yeah.
The worst is when you're through the breakers, you're getting into your settle, your stroke rate coming up a little bit, you're swinging well together, and then boom, like a wave comes out of nowhere just to stop you in your tracks.
And who knows, I'm sure you'll hear after, but there's girls who could have taken on water too. Sometimes you get water in your boat right at the beginning. So imagine doing a doubles row for 15 minutes with a couple gallons of water in your boat. I've done it. It's not fun.
Definitely. It's like resistance training at that point.
Yeah. So we got 2 front runners right here with Margate and I'm sure that's Ventnor.
Yeah, they're looking good, catching their oars together so you can see they're going in at the same time. That's the name of the game, just doing exactly what the person is, like the other person in your boat is doing. And that's how you get out in front of people.
That is true. I'd always say with my sister, the twin telepathy that we
was
had.
gonna say twin
always
telepathy.
gave us an advantage. That and being able to yell at your sister and still be friends at the end of the day.
Also true.
That is true. Doubles crews do it's an unwritten rule. Hey, you yell, whatever we say in the boat stays in the boat. It's okay. And rarely do the boats talk to one another. The different cities out there rowing, everything stays within that boat.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, these girls are really doing a great job of just swinging together.
As they are approaching the doubles flag.
At this point in the row, you're really trusting your bow girl because she's taking those looks, peeking over at the flag, making sure you're on course because you can be rowing as hard as you can, but if you're doing extra work by not being straight on that flag, you're wasting a lot of energy. So bow girl's really, really important right now.
I'm interested to see how they come in because I don't know how well they're going to be able to see the shoreline.
Oh, good point with this fog. Definitely playing a factor.
And that turn, when they do turn around that flag, that's another place where you can either lose or pick up boat lengths. And the fact that they might not be able to see it as they normally would on a clear day, that's also going to play into the way this race finishes.
Definitely.
And it's all about pacing before you get to that flag. So it looks like we got clear front runner here.
It does look like Ventnor is out.
Yeah. We'll see once the turn happens. That's when you can really tell who's up ahead because Margate is putting up a good fight.
Yeah, and that'll be a fight for the other positions as well because there's a lot of boats that are relatively close to each other in the other lanes.
Very true.
And this is a true doubles race. When you think about the length of it right now, Sometimes the ladies' races, would you say, are a little shorter? Sometimes. But this being the championship, the last race of the year for the ladies, this is a, let's put it this way, I wouldn't want to row this distance.
These girls, they train all year for this, too. You got to give them a lot of credit. A lot of girls put in a lot of work for this kind of distance. It's a ton of cardio, a ton of strength training. It is a lot of work behind one race at the end of the summer.
And who wants to go in the gym in February? But you have to.
Yep. A lot of off-season work, for sure.
Summer victories are built in the year round. You see Margaret right there looking for the flag.
Yeah.
And those Southern Beach Patrols at the southern lanes, they're up there also. And by this angle, it looks like Ventnor's out front, but we really won't know until they do turn that flag.
And that flag turn's going to make a big difference. Atlantic City looks like they broke through, and that cluster that was before is really spread out. We got Avalon there, and I believe that's Upper Township on the right on Atlantic City's stern. One thing you'll notice too is, I know at least for my sister and I, when you hit that flag and you start coming in, you really kick it into gear because you know that's the last half of your race there.
Right. I wouldn't say necessarily today. I mean, there is a little bit of swell, but it also helps, like, you know, you always pick up your pace when you're trying to get on a swell, and then it will kind of, like, you know, glide a little bit. And it's the best feeling ever. You're like, all right, I'll take everything I can get, every, like, inch that I can get.
Any help.
And here we go. They are, like, 3 strokes away from turning their respective flags.
Ventnor's right on that green flag. This is going to be a professional turn towards Atlantic City, so they're coming towards us, towards that camera.
That's right. The boats always turn into the wind. They turn into the wind because when you turn with the wind, you kind of lose control of your bow a little bit. You can go into someone else's lane, but this keeps them honest with their lane.
So Ventnor's got that turn on lock. Margate's making their way. That's Atlantic City turning right there in the blue boat.
Yeah,
Upper Township's making their turn. Making their way in Ventnor.
Oh, yeah.
Kicking it into gear.
Yeah,
Meg and Stacy.
It does look like Ventnor and Margate 1-2 right now.
I don't know. I think AC is kind of creeping up over there towards the south. They had a good turn.
Ventnor is really hitting well.
Yeah, everybody's chasing them.
There's a lot of experience in that boat.
And I think their stern woman, she's a crew coach at Temple, right?
That's correct, Stacy Price, yep. She actually coached Morgan Simpson, who is rowing in Atlantic City right now. So.
Right, and we are so.
She was a Temple rower. Yeah.
Beach patrols are so interconnected.
Yep.
And I think the funniest thing is when you have roommates in college who row together at school, and then they go during the summer different beach patrols because they grew up in different towns, and they're racing one another. They are some fiery rivalries.
I did the exact thing with my roommate in college, Amanda Reel. She rowed for Longport. Yep. Yeah, she beat me, but, you know, I didn't take it too hard.
Over the years, there's been a lot of great competition from all the patrols. I've rowed against Meg and Stacy, and they always put up a very serious fight. You're always looking out for them. And right now they're showing how well, that's very textbook right there. So they're doing a great job. Yeah. But Atlantic City can always put some pressure on them, too.
Yeah, not only do you have to be, you know, in great shape to do this kind of stuff, you got to know the ocean. You got to know what you're doing. So definitely, like, the experience, having all those years helps tremendously.
One of the benefits of getting older. Not a lot, but. Yeah, so with these crews now, over the next few years, you could see so much more competition because I know there's a few new crews. I know Longport's Madeline Fox. She's a great rower. I believe she rows at Temple, and she's going to be someone to look out for in the next few years. And
I believe her father. Well, I know her father is a former lifeguard. Her uncle is a former lifeguard because he was my stand partner in Brigantine, and her and her sister are incredible lifeguard athletes.
Yeah,
and athletes in the pool and on the crew in the crew races.
Atlantic City breaking up their stroke rate, putting that last minute pressure. I do see some wave out there, so when these boats get close enough to the shore, it's never really over. There's always sometimes a surprise
There
wave.
is definitely a wave picking up. We can see it from our booth
Yeah.
and hear it now. We're going to see them pass through the singles flag shortly. And that's about when they can hear the people from the beach screaming for their hometown crews.
Oh yeah, when I can hear the cheering and the waves, I'm kicking it into gear, leaving it all out on the water. And it's tough. Your forearms are just screaming.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember the feeling. I would take Tiger Balm, and that stuff smelled like I don't even know what, but it was just like reek. I'm
Yeah.
like, I need it. It's like icy hot, but
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference was.
There we got Ventnor really out in front. Just
Yeah, and their stroke rate has not come down at all.
and you can see with just that water coming off of the boat how much power they're putting in behind those strokes.
You can see they're slightly moving on their seat, like sliding their butt like a little bit. Did you guys put soap on your seats at all? Or
I
like,
never did, no.
I did like a tiny bit. It's a little risky because if you're stepping into the boat, you could slip and fall. But I don't know, like some lifeguards like to put a little bit of shampoo or soap or something to give them that extra little leverage from their legs.
Right.
So you can slide like a tiny bit.
One of many tricks.
Yeah.
There's everyone has a little preference,
Yep.
something they like to do, make
Pull-
sure they have.
Put a little surf wax on the stern.
Yeah.
You know, got all the little tricks.
It looks like they are rowing right into the sun. They are not, we promise you. Just
they're going to emerge from the fog miraculously to the shore here.
Yeah, you can hear that shore break. There goes the swim flag
Yeah,
they
it
just
looks
passed.
Ventnor's
Yeah.
leading
The
the
double
way
flag.
through.
And the singles flags right there. So how many strokes would you say they have left? About 100, maybe a little less?
A little less. These singles, I mean, now I can't see them, but I would say that's about a 50 stroke, typically, singles row. And I know Meg, she went right by that flag, coming in nice and straight. A little bit of swell there, a little bit of swell. And Stacy's a good stern girl. She knows what waves to catch. And we got Atlantic City got a little swell there too. This is where it gets interesting. If Atlantic City can manage themselves well, they can sneak by. It's never over. You never feel safe until you get to the beach. I know that's why these girls are kicking it in. Little swell.
Yeah, the
Little
ocean
waves.
can surprise you sometimes. You know, it comes out of nowhere, and like somebody can catch a wave all the way in the south, and you don't. It's just like it's crazy.
Personally, this is my favorite part.
Oh yeah,
I'm just waiting and watching for these waves. When I sit in stern with my sister, that's where the stern person's job comes in. Steering nice and straight. You can hear
And we
people
can hear the
cheering now.
spectators cheering for their hometowns as these ladies come back to shore. Here we go.
Through the fog.
Through the fog.
That's a cool shot.
Just a beautiful row.
And we will have a drone shot right at the finish line, just in case people are wondering what the finish is like. And we have judges stationed right there.
Yeah, there they go.
I think Meg wants to come back to commentate to talk about her win. She's cranking it into gear. Go, Meg.
Yeah, Meg.
Beautiful row coming in
Here we
here.
go. There's a great shot of the finish.
Yeah, they can get
Tiny
like that
shore break
tiny,
wave, just
tiny wave at
rowing
the
it
very
in.
end. Help them out.
Finally the wave comes.
Yeah. And they're finished. Ventnor with their title win on their home beach. A beautiful row. We got Atlantic City coming in.
Yep, that looks like AC.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's a great shot of the two of them.
I'm sure that means a lot
Great
to them.
job.
Collectively, just two people who have put in a lot of work in the boat.
So awesome.
They worked hard for this. What a great row by Meg Holland and Stacy Price of Ventnor.
And we will have results for you guys coming up.
Yeah, so tonight is the scoring done, and 5 through 1 points starting from 1st to 5th place. So 1st place will get 5, 2nd 4, and so on up until the 5th place.
We got these last few crews coming in from the doubles here. So that's our start that we had tonight. So we had Margate out with Ventnor and having a pretty close though. And that's that flag turn they had with Meg and Stacy turning
Masterful.
first. We had Margate rowing a little bit over to their flag more. Could have cost them some precious seconds. Just beautiful swinging together.
Yeah, just cruising.
And we have received word of the men and the ladies looking at the video from these presentations on the Lifeguarding Race Network and saying, oh, you know what? This is like our film work, because they never had a chance to do any film study.
Mm-hmm.
Article in the Philadelphia Inquirer today that was stated the fact that we really don't know what's going on out there.
Right. All right. And I think after this, I unfortunately have to drive back to Philadelphia, but I think I was going to stop at Wawa maybe for some gas or a soft pretzel or something. But
Luckily,
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the sponsors tonight.
Yeah, we're going to cut to commercial break here.
I'm gonna go grab a soda real quick.
Oh, spicy Italian. Ooh, smoothie. Have you guys been over here on this computer? Get some dinner? What don't you guys have? That's mine. You're making it right now. Oh my God. What is this magical place?
Wawa.
Freshly made hoagies, smoothies, and so much more. Welcome to Wawa.
You knew about this?
All
All right,
right.
and we have the results from the doubles race. In first place was Ventnor. They received 5 points. Second place, Atlantic City with 4 points. Third place, Upper Township with 3. Fourth place, Sea Isle with 2 points. And in fifth place, Margate with 1. Our next event up is the swim race, the half-mile swim.
And there it's off. The swim's going off now. So for some of our swimmers, in Brigantine, we have Lainey Harris. Ventnor, we got Olivia, that last name, Kulikowski, I believe. Atlantic City, we've got Riley Hackett. Longport's, who's been Longport women's winner, was Megan Fox. She's out there tonight. But also going against her is Dutch Hoffman's winner, Becca Kubler. Oh, I believe actually they're both for Longport. Let me see here. So Megan's been winning so many races this year. She's our front runner typically.
Yeah, and Becca Kubler from Avalon won
Oh,
the
okay, that's
Dutch
right.
Hoffman's
That's who it was.
women's race. And they are really grouped together at the start of this race. And remember, these ladies are swimming in 57-degree water, which for mid-August is an anomaly. Generally, those numbers would be juxtaposed, would be 75 degrees, not 57.
Yeah, seriously. Usually it's like bath water at this point, but maybe not quite bath water, but getting there.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't envy them right now.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. I said last week, I'm somebody that does water sports above the water, outside of the water, not in the actual water. So
I'm with you on that one.
And this is kind of unique because no one is really drafting off of anyone else. It's almost like they have their own individual lanes.
That's very true. It's very spread out for a swim, especially at this distance here now. And I'll tell you, South Jersey swimming, these girls are so competitive. You can name any of these girls, and a lot of them go to Division I schools for swimming. So when they're out there, they are battling against the best.
yeah, you see a lot of college athletes come out and do a lot of the different events, which is fun. It's kind of fun to see like the range of it because people that do surf dash, I know like some people on Sea Isle, Christy Rohr, she was a lacrosse player. You know, everybody plays something a little bit different. You can see some of
So
their
we've got
caps.
Olivia Sherbin out there. Olivia's for Margate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's actually going to Drexel. for
Oh,
swimming.
yeah, go Dragons.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have
give
a
the
pretty
shout
good
out.
team. Yeah, we love
Olivia's
our
very
Dragons.
competitive. She does a lot of long distance.
Yeah, hats off to anybody that swims. I couldn't. I mean, I can, but I choose
Swims
not.
well.
We were lifeguards,
Yeah,
but
exactly. No, yeah. I swear I can swim. I know how to swim.
Yes, actually wants to swim a half mile or more.
I know how to swim.
And I know there was a Round the Island swim the other day.
That's true.
And a high school relay team actually won that race, which was great to see, consisting of 4 local lifeguards.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, I remember reading that. These girls make it look easy, I'll tell you. They are really working hard out here.
Yeah, at this point, they're probably just trying to get to that flag, not even thinking about how cold it is.
Yeah. Those two up in front, it's neck and neck. It's definitely going to come down to after that turn. They're making their way past the singles now.
And Megan Fox from Longport is still believe she's in high school. I think she's at AZ High School.
And I think she's going to go to college next year.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that she's going to go. I could be mistaken, but I believe next year she's going out to college in California.
Oh, wow.
And they
On
will be
the West
lucky to
Coast.
have her. And hopefully we get to have her for years to come because she really dominates these races. But I know that that Avalon swimmer definitely is putting pressure.
And it should be up. There's the flag.
There goes
you can
the
see
flag.
the double flag. So don't they have to say their beach patrol when they turn the flag to the officials out there,
They're
correct?
supposed to say it to the officials.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to commentate these races because you can't really tell who's who. We were saying last time everybody's got to do color coordinate their
Calves.
Their
The
bathing
caps,
swim caps.
yeah.
I know it would have really helped. Now, and Megan, like we did mention it to Megan last week, that hopefully they could put the name of the initials of the city on both shoulders, so when they run out, we can actually read it to you.
It looks like that front runner really picked up pace after that flag turn. Doesn't want to leave anything out.
And that wake right there is from one of the personal watercrafts. That is a race official escort. Make sure these ladies are safe.
Especially in that cold water, you never know. Sometimes
never
that
know.
shock of hitting the water right away. For those of you who've done a polar bear plunge.
Right, you never swim alone, and you always swim near a lifeguard. Even lifeguards swim near lifeguards.
Very true.
That stroke rate has not come down at all.
Yeah.
Both of these ladies.
Just two
It looks
different
like course
courses.
is going to
but
come into play.
Yeah.
Really does.
A little bit of swell, a little bit of wave too. You got to body surf those waves in. Taking your peaks at the shore when you can. Make sure you're coming in.
And hopefully someone has something warm waiting for them. Maybe a nice hot Wawa coffee.
Yes. I would imagine holding a good course while swimming in the ocean would be really tough. Because you're trying to look ahead and it kind of, I feel like, messes up maybe your stroke a little bit, but you kind of have to see where you're going.
There's so many factors, I'm sure, to be able to see the other swimmers around you. I saw when they did that turn that you could be hitting into other swimmers.
And it looks like we have a clear leader in second place. Third and fourth, they are right on one another's heels.
Yeah.
Fifth place not far behind. Every point counts. 4 events, 5 for first place, on down to 1 for fifth place. So if you snag a point where you don't think you're going to get one, that could be the decision maker.
Very true.
I think last year it was a 1-point differential. I know the Longport women's race was 1 point separated first and second place. And again, it is foggy. You can see the bow of one of the judge boats or one of the singles rowers warming up.
And you know, this outgoing tide, I'm sure, is what they're fighting against too. So we started at high tide at 6:30. Now the tide's switching, going out a little. So this swim in is a little bit against the tide here. So these girls are, I'm sure, trying to get in as quickly as possible with how cold it is. Oh, this is a tight race, but really that front runner picking up speed now. Trying to take a look out at the shore here now, see if we can see them coming in through this fog.
I
Hearing
can
a little bit
slightly
of
see
cheers.
some kicking, and you can start hearing everybody getting ready to welcome them back to shore.
This is a true test of endurance, and just I know for a fact that Megan's grown up in the water. I know that she's done a lot of the local swims, and a lot of these girls are also on local swim teams. Seahawks, a lot of Capsule Sea. It's a big team for ocean swimming.
And she is just outside the surf right there.
A crucial point, you can catch some waves. You got to figure out when
There
it's
we
time
go.
to start
There
running.
she
Oh,
goes.
beautiful wave.
Nice.
Great wave. Oh, that's body surfing 101 right there.
That is a great way to finish up.
That's beautiful. Beautiful race. And that's Megan. That's Megan Fox of Longport finishing up first.
Nice, and a good course as well.
Good job, Megan.
Yeah, congrats to Megan, just dominating the swim. But we have our second place coming in, who definitely gave her a run for her money, as we've seen over the years.
As we try to read the insignia on her uniform, on her swimsuit.
We'll have to have those official numbers come in, but before we figure out who that is. But a very good race for first and second there. Now we're just good enough space between third. Figure out who's coming in here.
Somebody that swims for BC?
That looks like it. Got a mixture of college caps and high school caps. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy that, you know, some of the high schoolers are out here going up against people that are like in college and
Right.
like actually like swim at college. So it's really impressive to see like how they hold up against everybody else, or and succeed. There's some more coming in. They gotta run to the very end. And as we're finishing up here, we're gonna go to commercial break and get ready for the next event, which is our singles row.
I'm gonna go grab a soda real quick.
Oh, spicy Italian. Ooh, smoothie. Have you guys been over here on this computer? Get some dinner? What don't you guys have? That's mine. You're making it right now. Oh my God.
What is this magical place?
Wawa.
Freshly made hoagies, smoothies, and so much more. Welcome to Wawa.
You knew about this?
All right, and we are getting ready here for the singles row, the third event of the night. And here are the unofficial team points. Right now we have Longport, sorry. First we have Ventnor with 5 points, Longport second with 5 points, and third with Sea Isle. They're all tied there. And then we got Margate with 3 points.
And Upper Township also with 3, but because of the doubles, Margate is ahead for the tiebreaker.
I actually think we're off by a few because I think that AC and Avalon both have 4, so they would take the 4th and 5th places, but we'll get official results eventually. But for now, we get to watch the singles race into the fog, into the abyss, it seems like. You can't really see the flags from the shore.
As they head toward the secrecy of the singles flag.
And I got to give a big shout out. My twin sister, Amanda Auble, is about to do her singles row, and I am rooting for her with everything I've got.
And we are allowed to root for the home team. We have 3 different home teams up here.
So we've got Margate in lane 1. That's my twin sister, Amanda Auble. Next to her is Fauve Haney of Brigantine. We've got Longport. Longport's got Madeline Fox, another great competitor. And then just a few more. We've got Lauren O'Connell of Upper Township. Morgan Simpson's doubling up again in Atlantic City. I know Stacy Price is doing it for Ventnor in lane 4. Got some real competitors out there. As they're getting ready to kick this off, the flags are up before we start.
We got Mara Quinn for Sea Isle.
Ocean City's got Laura Mastrangelo. And they're
off. We have a start.
The start is everything. Good, clean start through some surf. That's
there
my
goes your sister.
Amanda. Go, Amanda. Got
How
Morgan.
many times can you say that you've known someone in a race your entire life? And before that.
Oh, look at Atlantic City getting out quick. You want to get those like quick choppy strokes just so you can get past those waves. And then you'll see all the boats will lengthen out a bit. It's a, sprint the entire time. You're not settling at all because these flags come up so quick.
They do, and it's about course too. You got to be right on that flag. It is, singles is 3 things: start, flag turn, finish.
Yep,
And
that's what Meg was saying last. That she said her dad would always say that. That's all that singles is.
And the finish is going to be very important because we do have waves now. The landscape the seascape has changed a little bit.
It really has. We've got Margate walking up on Ventnor there. And I think that's Upper Township again. What lane is Upper Township?
They're in 8.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got Atlantic City up too. Oh, Longport even?
Avalon or Ocean City maybe. I can't really tell, but it's one of those middle lanes that's holding on here. And you can see that you can start seeing the singles flag, so they're going to get ready to start that turn.
Oh, we've got Atlantic City approaching the flags here with Morgan Simpson, who just did doubles.
Yeah, going back-to-back is not easy.
No, that's definitely a feat of strength there. Taking a look back to see where she is.
Hoping that she's on the right flag, which again, they had
she's on the yellow flag, making a course correction
Right.
there, making a quick course correction for Atlantic City.
Because of
that
that
can
fog,
cost some time.
She did not see that her flag until
I
she
don't
was right
think
on
any
it
of these
because of
girls
this fog.
did.
And
So
that-
Ventnor coming on their flag there, Stacy on the green flag, making her turn, Margate. And then we've got,
And by the way, with that shot right there, that is not a Star Destroyer from Star Wars. That is a cloud bank of fog coming in, obstructing everyone's view. But yeah, the ladies, most of them are now through the turn at the singles flag as they head back to shore.
I believe that's Ocean City that is also up there.
and
Sea
Sea Isle,
Isle's
very
up
far
there
out.
as
Very
well.
good job for Sea Isle. That's Natalie's home beach.
Oh, yeah.
Got Morgan rowing in for Atlantic City, Upper Township there, towards the top of the screen. Ventnor out front. A few boats trying
There's
to
Margaret
catch.
with a little wave behind her.
Oh, that's what you do when you
Oh,
catch
yeah.
that swell. You lean into it.
That gave her a nice little push.
Oh, yeah.
You got to work those swells.
And we can't even see these competitors from the shore here.
That's
And they are right
completely
outside the
lost
shore
in the
break
fog.
right now. We still cannot see them. That's what this fog, the trick that this fog is playing on us.
But they're making their way in now. Atlantic City and Ocean City. That's our girl in Ocean City making her way. And then we've got Sea Isle, giving everyone it's anybody's race right here in this.
And Ocean City, that's Laura Mastrangelo. Right with Atlantic City, with Morgan.
You can hear the cheers now as the girls make their way through the fog. Stacy coming through first here, Stacy Price of Ventnor. We've got Atlantic City. That's Stacy Price. You hear the cheers going.
Yeah.
Little
And
wave
she's on
here.
a wave, little push
On a
toward the end.
wave. It looks like it'll be
Nice.
straight. A little sheer off to the side, but I'm
Just
sure
stay in
she'll
the boat,
cross.
you'll win.
Yeah, right in. Another win
And
for
she's
Ventnor.
greeted by her doubles partner,
Yeah,
Megan, right there.
there's Meg
First
there,
person to
and
the
the whole
boat.
Beach Patrol
That's an awesome
lifting
feeling.
her up.
I believe that was AC second, and I think that was Sea Isle third. Mara Quinn, she, I believe she's a rookie this year.
Oh, wow. That's big for a rookie, and
I
big for Stacy.
I remember getting my, I had a Snapchat memory pop up, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this was the first race I ever placed, so I'm like, love this race.
And I know we lost footage of Margate there, but I think I'm hearing they were in the top 5 as well. Avalon finishing up now, everyone coming in.
Yeah, great effort for all the ladies out there. It's not easy.
It's not easy, and a lot of these girls doing it twice. Give them a lot of credit.
Yeah, we have some iron women out there. That is true.
And we're having a repeat of the last women's race with Meg and Stacy winning last race, and then Stacy again winning the singles tonight. Giving some hugs.
All right.
That's always the best feeling.
So we have one more event coming up. We have the Surf Dash.
The 4-person surf dash.
4-person Surf Dash. But first we're going to cut to commercial break for our sponsor, Wawa, who we love so dearly.
I'm gonna go grab a soda real quick.
Oh, spicy Italian. Ooh, smoothie. Have you guys been over here on this computer? Get some dinner? What don't you guys have? That's mine. You're making it right now. Oh my God.
What is this magical place?
Wawa.
Freshly made hoagies, smoothies, and so much more. Welcome to Wawa.
You knew about this?
All right, welcome back. Our last event of the night is the Surf Dash, and this will decide everything, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 2-point differential between first and second place, with Ventnor already scoring 10 points, and I think it's Atlantic City with 8 right behind them. A few other beach patrols with 7 or 6. So this will be the deciding event.
And this event here is so unique to the women's race. Surf Dash, it's a 4-person relay. You'll have your first girl starting out. She sets the tone, goes out to that pole. You just have to go straight in and out. There's no around. Tap the pole, come in, hand off the can to your next teammate, and do that until the anchor comes in to finish.
All right, there they go. They are off.
Yep, and they have the can that they have to have attached to them at all times. And that's how they do it for the rules here. I know some places do without the can, so you'll see them just like tapping the pole and then trying to go immediately back in. You'll see some girls catch a wave. You can see lane 2.
Nice ride.
That was a good wave. Brigantine coming in with their fancy colored can.
Yeah, and some of our Southern Beach Patrols down in lane 12, I saw a handoff there. It's a very quick event, and these girls are really diving through a lot of waves down here. They move the course down south.
And again, we have waves right at the flag, but it looks like they just missed this one.
I just see late 7 even needs to stand up there. There we go.
And there we go.
Catching waves
the southern wave, and look at the lay of the land right there. The wave is breaking closer to shore, bringing you closer to shore in the southern, and a lot of those southern lanes made up big time, big space. Brigantine, it wasn't first, is now looks like they're in 4th.
You'll notice they do those high kicks, like doing a hurdle over the wave there and diving in.
Some of the ladies are going under the waves and some are going over. And here's another. This could be a catch-up wave for a lot of beach patrols. We have a clear leader right now. That's lane 4.
Or lane 5, Ocean City, I believe.
Oh, Ocean City?
They usually do very well, Ocean City, in these surf dashes. CL is known to do well. Ventnor themselves have done well in this, too. I'm sure that they're putting up their fight as we're coming up on some of the last leg of the girls.
Yep, you'll see some of them picking up their knees, or then some of them will start diving, call it porpoising, just to try to like grab the ground and then push yourself as like far as you can.
And that's like Stacy coming in there.
Oh, so that's...
Oh, Ventnor. That's Ventnor there. The anchor of the surf dash coming in very far ahead. Ocean City next to them, and but actually that was very tight, 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Lane 8 and 9.
So that left no room for doubt right there. If they swept 3 of the 4 events tonight, that would make Ventnor the winner with 15 points.
Yeah,
pretty reminiscent of what happened at the Longports.
Yeah. Well done by all the ladies out there. That water's freezing. We can hardly see because of all this fog.
And maybe that's why they were in and out so quickly. And that is, you just viewed the most common rescue. I don't want to say common. No rescue is ever common, but the one we performed the most through the actual can runs were called Surf Dash.
Yeah, those ins and outs to go grab someone and bring them in. A lot of guards on the beach patrol will be pretty good at that, but then you get your top 4 girls to be the fastest.
For sure. You would think that like it's so quick, like it wouldn't be that hard, but it is exhausting.
It is difficult.
Tell you. Like I'm always huffing and puffing after I do something like that, and like I know these girls are all like so built and fit, so they've done this, you know, once or twice before, but you know, it's still every time you're putting in work, it's hard. And that's an awesome shot. You can see Atlantic City off there in the distance. And yeah, that's how we are wrapping up the 27th annual Bill Howarth Women's Lifeguard event here in Ventnor City, New Jersey.
Yeah, thank you to South Jersey Racing Series for having me, and it was great to talk with you guys tonight.
Yeah, we hope to see you again. You are a natural.
I got to get first place winner Meg back up here. The legend herself still out there, doing so well tonight in Ventnor.
We will be back with results, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna go grab a soda real quick.
Oh, spicy Italian. Ooh, smoothie. Have you guys been over here on this computer? Get some dinner? What don't you guys have? That's mine. You're making it right now. Oh my God.
What is this magical place?
Wawa.
Freshly made hoagies, smoothies, and so much more. Welcome to Wawa.
You knew about this?
Wyatt, how you doing? Can we get one from the right there?
What's that, Liam? Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe,
I will make
actually.
sure he
Maybe.
takes care of it.
Maybe.
We're gonna give us
Still moving.
He doesn't want to go long term to see a diamond dozen of a swimmer.
right?
Come here and do a stand down.
Maybe.
Change it up a little bit.
Change it up. Right? Might be a good idea. Brother, you know?
Well, I will get, if I can get you here, I will.
Okay, yeah. Talk to her. All right, see you guys. We are in the, yeah.
I know.
My thing on that is to give everybody that they get. So,
No.
I know it's outside sport, but just because it's
Okay. Stop.
Everything's being picked up by that microphone right there. We're going live in 3. Just doing that.
This one?
Down. 3. 3, 2.
All right, and as we concluded all of the racing, we have some results for you guys back at home. So starting with the doubles, we got official race results. Ventnor got first, AC got second, Upper Township got third, SJL got 4th, and Margate got 5th for the doubles. And then for the swim, we had Longport coming 1st, Avalon 2nd, Sea Isle 3rd, Margate 4th, and Ocean City 5th. For the singles, we had Ventnor again with another win. Then it was Atlantic City, followed by Margate, Sea Isle, and Ocean City. And last with that surf dash, we had the winners as Ventnor again. You know, talk about a sweep here. Well, not full sweep, but, you know, pretty close to it. Second, we had Wildwood Crest. Third was Ocean City. Sea Isle was 4th, and Upper Township was 5th. So great job all around to all the ladies that competed out there.
Yeah, it takes a lot of heart, a lot of effort, a lot of work all year round to be here tonight.
So, yep. And then overall team points with, you know, the obvious winner here. We got Ventnor with 15 points. And then Sea Isle, my home beach patrol, got 9 points. So congrats. We got 3rd AC with 8 points. 4th was Margate with 6 points. And then 5th was Longport with 5 points. And Longport and Ocean City actually did tie. They both had 5 points, but neither of them had placements in the doubles, so I don't know what the tiebreaker is. So you'll have to check the paper in the morning because they'll definitely put that in there.
Yeah, you'll probably see some cool photos too, and definitely take a look out for SJL Racing for all the footage they'll have coming to you guys after tonight's race.
And
right, join us on Friday for the South Jersey Championships in Longport. We will crown the South Jersey Chiefs Association champion for the year. All 15 beach patrols will be represented from Brigantine down to Cape May Point. Should be a great night for racing. Longport is like the 4 or 5 time defending champion. They are hungry. Trust me, I know those guys. I think a couple other beach patrols we really be out on the lookout for. Also, Margate, who won the Margate Memorials last week. I know Seattle did well in a couple events.
There's a lot of teams that want to take it from them after all these years of winning. I'm sure there's a lot of competition for the Friday.
Yeah, I'm excited. All right. And that basically wraps up everything we got here tonight for the 27th annual Bill Howarth women's race in Margate, or not Margate, we're in Ventnor tonight. I'm getting all my races mixed up. But yeah, they're going to have the award ceremony, and like I said, you'll see results in the paper tomorrow. So thank you, Fran and Christine, for joining me tonight.
And thank you, Natalie.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having us.
It's been great to have everybody here. So we'll see you guys back on Friday for the South Jersey Championships.
And we'll have Meg back.
Yeah.
Talk about her win.
And congrats to Meg. There she is.
Great job, Meg.
I'm gonna go grab a soda real quick.
Oh, spicy Italian. Ooh, smoothie. Have you guys been over here on this computer? Get some dinner? What don't you guys have? That's mine. You're making it right now. Oh my God.
What is this magical place?
Wawa. Freshly made hoagies, smoothies, and so much more. Welcome to Wawa.
You knew about this?